second time of asking for this Sherwood's sponsored men's open. TC Spitfire often makes the running and joined in the air over the first fence by Stitched in Time. A couple of lengths then to Path to Freedom, similar margin to Sposalizio, and What's Left was a little bit deliberate at the first fence. That one sponsored by the old Raby Hunt Club. The Barrier Energy fence is number 2, and Stitched in Time and Christopher Ness have gone into a clear lead here, 3 or 4 lengths to see TC Spitfire, one of 2 colour changes, the dark blue with the yellow chevron sleeves and white cap. Nick Awkward aboard in second, Path to Freedom the favourite, and John Dawson in orange and black with the white cap. Oh, we very nearly lost Stitched in Time at fence number 3. Christopher Ness just lost an iron, and he's got it back in time now. Very short run between these 2 fences. Back on an even keel, the cheek piece Stitched in Time landed 2 or 3 lengths in front of TC Spitfire in second, then Path to Freedom with Sposalizio, the course winner here a couple of outings ago, and finally What's Left over fence 5. All was safe, 1 or 2 were a little bit slow at it, including What's Left. So they race out into the country and towards the open ditch, sponsored by the Town and City Management Limited. Jumped it twice in all races this afternoon. Stitched in Time, TC Spitfire giving chase, Path to Freedom, a nice jump in third. Sposalizio, Chris Dawson landed 4th, and finally Dylan Hurst aboard What's Left. They make their way towards the back straight and towards the Cleveland cable fence, fence number 7. Swinging right-handed, as they do, and it's Stitched in Time to TC Spitfire in second, Path to Freedom, Sposalizio, and What's Left. No change in the order, all was safe. Indian File to go behind the trees with Stitched in Time, this outsider of the quintets, and Christy Furness. A length and a half to TC Spitfire, Nick Awkward, Path to Freedom and John Dawson, Sposalizio and his brother Chris, and What's Left and Dylan Hurst. That's the order as they make their journey towards the Barrier Energy sponsored fence number 9. Stitched in Time, TC Spitfire, Path to Freedom, Sposalizio and What's Left. No change in the order, just an even tempo for this Sherwood's Men's Open, and they race towards the SG Petch sponsored 10th fence. Stitched in Time, just inclined to edge a little bit left with its fences, but still continues to advantage, about a length and a half. TC Spitfire in second. Path to Freedom is going to land in third place. Sharp over his fences, this 5-year-old jumps quite neatly, with Sposalizio in 4th place. As they jump what will be the final fence in a circuit's time, and a mistake and a reminder there from Stitched in Time at the Latimer Hinks fence, number 12. So they pass the judge, 7 fences to take, and it's Stitched in Time to TC Spitfire, Path to Freedom, with Sposalizio in the headgear going up on the inside, and What's Left. The open ditch for final time, Stitched in Time, TC Spitfire, Sposalizio, Path to Freedom and What's Left. They're closing up slightly as they race towards the far side. TC Spitfire perhaps a narrow leader now to Stitched in Time in second, then Sposalizio in the stripes on the inside of Path to Freedom and What's Left. At the tail of the field, they begin to straighten up and head towards the Cleveland cable fence. And TC Spitfire with an uncontested lead now over that fence, landed 3 parts of a length to the good over Sposalizio. Path to Freedom as Stitched in Time begins to lose touch, and finally What's Left. Behind the trees and re-emerging, TC Spitfire, Half a length Sposalizio, Path to Freedom going tidily the favourite, now in a share of second place. And they're being followed then by What's Left, as Stitched in Time has dropped right out and is tailing off. Racing towards the fourth last then in the Sherwood's Men's Open. TC Spitfire hanging on to a dwindling advantage and was passed there by Path to Freedom. Sposalizio sharing second place then from What's Left. TC Spitfire dropping off the gallop, and Stitched in Time is well tailed off. So 3 to jump here. Path to Freedom in the centre, Sposalizio on the far side, 3 parts of a length between them. What's Left is staying on in third place. Stitched in Time was pulled up before the third last. 2 out, Path to Freedom from Sposalizio. Let's see how they jump it. Oh, Path to Freedom went through the top of it but didn't lose any momentum. Sposalizio is driven in second. What's Left is now well held in third. Here's the final fence for Path to Freedom. Comes to it now. Another good jump. Sposalizio towards the inside. Path to Freedom is driven out here by John Dawson. Path to Freedom is going to go on to score here by about a length. Sposalizio second. What's Left in third, and TC Spitfire fourth.